Hello and welcome to the 7th episode of Ninnys News. Thank you so much for joining us today. Today we have got a few things to share with you. We've got these lovely Farm Friends canvases. We have a video tutorial on that, so we'll talk about that. We've got some more poems from the poem contest.
Yay.
And we're going to give you a little demonstration on how to use rub-on transfers.
Oh, you like that? Okay, so this one that Ninny's going to show you a workshop, a tutorial on, and there'll also be workshops. But that'll be Thursday the 25th of April, and we'll have two workshops, one at 1 till 4 and one at 6:30 till 9:30. And just to let you know, there's 8 different characters, and they're all farm friends, okay? So, like we've got this awesome... What kind is it?
He's a Highland coo.
A Highland coo. Okay. And we got a pretty bar lamb. This one kills me. Porky the pig. Isn't that cute?
Or Wilbur.
Wilbur. A very regal stallion. And we've got just a Frisian cow. What's the other 3 we've got?
There is you can do a dog, a cat, or a donkey.
Oh, the donkey's cute.
Yeah, he's cute.
Hey, donkey.
Yeah, so you'll get to choose,
donkey.
if you're in the workshop, you'll get to choose the 4 animals that you want to use for your canvases. If you're following along at home, on our YouTube tutorial, which we'll link in the iCards up here, and as well as the description box. If you're following along at home, you can purchase the napkins from us, and like I said, there's 8 different animals available to choose from, so you can do as many canvases as you like. You could do a set of 8 or 6 or 4 or 2 or just 1, whatever you prefer.
Yeah, and you can always embellish it slightly differently. Like you've numbered them, which I think looks awesome. But there's other things you can do. You can stencil some decor on it or whatever.
So next up, we've got just 2 poems for you this week for the poem contest. They're both kind of long, so we've decided to just go with 2 this week. And so Sandra and Christine will each receive a 10% off coupon to use towards their next purchase at ninnysnapkins.com. So thank you for your submissions, Sandra and Christine. Do you want to go ahead and read Christine's poem?
Thanks, Christine. I've got yours here. And it says, she's headed it, dreams do come true. It's almost 5, the clock tells me. He'll soon be up for breakfast, you see. Pack up his lunch and goodies for the day, kiss him on the cheek, and he's off on his way. As he backs down the drive, I'm on Ninny's sight, so much to swoon over. You understand my plight? Napkins, papers, paint classes and more. Ninny's videos gives me how-tos and ideas galore. I get so excited about all the goodies I find. Should I get the chance to meet Nicole and Diane? I've dreamt of a road trip to Ninny's, to no avail. His working hours, you see, must prevail. Ninny's will be ready for me, I have no fear. When through their doors I finally appear. It's after 5 o'clock, tells me. He's late. He needs to hurry, you see. No worries, he says. Yesterday something wonderful transpired. I've signed all my papers. I've gone and retired. You? Best get ready. We've got a bit of a drive, he tells me. We're off to Everett to visit Nicole and Diane at Ninny's, you see. Awesome job.
Yeah, very good, Christine. And we're really looking forward to that visit.
Yes,
Christine did tell me a couple weeks ago that as soon as the weather gets good enough, because they're driving from 4 or 5 hours away, so she's going to come up and maybe we'll make a day of it.
A good road trip again.
This is Adventures with Ninny by Sandra. In realms of crafts and YouTube lore, where creativity freely pours, I stumbled upon a wondrous find, Ninny's napkins, one of a kind. Just down the road, a treasure trove. To the board and craft show we drove. With friends in tow, excitement grew to explore wonders for something new. Shannon and Kate by my side, in search of delights we couldn't hide. While sharing in the same crafting joys, we explore a world of crafting toys. From booth to booth we swiftly roam, buying bags of items to bring home. At last Ninnys Napkins booth, a sight to behold. Nicole's warmth and friendly smiles unfold. Meeting the artisan, Nicole is her name. Into this world I will never be quite the same. Although other stalls beckoned, I couldn't stray. Back to Ninnys Napkins I found my way. But not before more wonders were found, ballots cast, then homeward bound. Shannon's luck prevailed, a prize was declared. A trip to the shop, our wallets despaired. Promising another journey, excitement aflame, Shannon's prize we needed to claim. Warehouse shelves brimmed with napkin delight, a world of creativity shining and bright. Enchanted, I joined the subscription fold, with an affiliate link my stories told. Promoting on YouTube with every share, Ninnys Napkins wonders beyond compare. When Shannon and I embark on a new quest, mixed media classes we manifest. Inspiration blooms from this creative lady, Karen Burchell, the creative Katie. From YouTube videos to real life scenes, a journey of crafting, friendship convenes. Thanks to Ninnys Napkins and creative Katie's call, in the crafting embrace I find my all.
Awesome job, Sandra.
Very good job, Sandra. And so what she's referring to there is a couple of years ago, back when we had our old warehouse, before we were open to the public, before we had our studio, I did attend a craft fair at Base Borden, Ontario, and that's where I met Sandra for the first time. Yeah, we had a little ballot box, and you could fill out a ballot and put in a prize, and her friend Shannon actually won the prize. It was something like a mystery box.
Yeah. It was a real blowy day that day, wasn't it?
Awful. It was absolutely awful. And I haven't done another craft fair since. It was terrible.
We're keeping her too busy.
Yeah. So the last thing on the agenda for today, we promised you a demonstration of rub-on transfers. So 2 episodes ago, we showed you water slide decals or water transfers. Today we're going to show you their rub-on counterpart. And these come in all shapes and sizes and different brands. But we love rub-on transfers around here, and they can be used for small projects like this little box, which is where I keep my little rub-on scraps in, all the way up to furniture. You can get some really big furniture transfers like you would get in this roll that would cover, a wardrobe, a dresser. Some of them are multiple sheets inside of the rolls. Some of them are, multiple smaller images within one transfer. So you get a lot of value for your money with these big transfers, because I bought one like this. It was actually a Hocus Pocus brand one. And I did a large antique window with it. Maybe I'll share a picture here. That's also another workshop we have coming up. I used part of that transfer on this box. I did another plaque. And I did something else. I think another wall plaque, and I still have a piece of that same transfer left. So they really do go a long way, and you can use them for multiple projects. Okay, so we'll go into the demonstration now. I'll show you exactly how to use them. Okay, so these are super easy to use. I got a couple of scrap pieces here and a scrap piece of wood that I'm going to put it on. I have painted it previously with Country Chic paint. So you're just going to peel off that white backing layer, and your transfer is on the clear layer, and then you just place it where you want it, and you're just going to rub it with the included stick. Most of them come with a stick. If not, a popsicle stick works well. And then you just rub until it's completely adhered. Sometimes you can actually see it separate from the clear layer. And peel it back a little bit, and just to be sure, you can always push it back down and rub some more if you need to. And then we just burnish it a little bit with that clear top layer, which just means to push it down a little bit more with our fingers and run the clear layer over top of it. And I just want to show you here that you can overlap these. They are completely opaque, so unlike napkins, you can overlay or layer them over top of each other to build up a larger image, which is really beneficial when you're trying to cover a larger area and all you have is small transfers. And these ones didn't come from the same pack, so they don't really match each other that well. But if you had a bunch from the same set, all the colors would coordinate and nobody would ever know that they were smaller transfers. And then I'm just burnishing again, and that's it. And then you can go ahead and seal it with your polyvine after that. Just give you a bit of a close-up there. See, super easy, just like the H2O transfers, maybe even easier. So here's some of the different sizes of transfers that we carry. So we have 3 brands. We have Stamperia or Stamperia has their own transfers, made more for the crafters than they are for the furniture upcyclers. So that's these ones here that Diane's holding up. So you can get a good idea of the size. 1 sheet in these.
There's lots of little decals on each one.
And then we also have Hocus Pocus, which were behind us in the last Ninnys news, hanging on the wall. You can see those. And then we have Prima, and the Prima and Hocus Pocus are really quite similar as far as sizes go. So these are just the kind of regular, sometimes they call them the minis. And you actually get 3 different sheets in here, 6" by 12". So you can kind of see there that you get 3, shows you the 3 different images. This one's really cool. It's called Secret Letter, and it's really, script, really fancy script.
I've got the MIDI transfer here, and you get 3 sheets again, and those are A4, 8.5 by 11 inches. So, and if you see on the back, there you see the 3 sheets. So very colourful. This is called My Honey.
And what's so cool about these transfers is that unlike decoupage, these are completely opaque. So you can put them on any colored background. So I don't know if you can, how well you can see that, but they've actually put it on a black piece of furniture and the transfer stays just as bright as you can see on this one. I've used kind of a purple and blue transfer on a dark blue background. And then we've got the maxis. These are 12 by 12. You get 2 sheets in here. And again, each sheet is different. You're not getting 2 of the same sheet. You're getting 2 different sheets. But then when you go up to the bigger size, you have the rolls. And these are really cool looking. I love the packaging. They look really good on display. And they're great for, because you wouldn't want to store a sheet this big laying flat. So they're all rolled up, and usually there's 2. This one has 2 different sheets in it. This one is called Dahlia Forever. It is absolutely beautiful. So you want to show some of the projects that we've done. So what can these stick to? Look at this. This is a foam pumpkin. So we're showing you can actually put them on a round surface as well, or a curved surface, like a vase. But these are all rub-on transfers on this foam pumpkin. I get a lot of compliments on it. A lot of people come in.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
It is so cute.
And the cool thing about the pumpkin is, you can turn it around for different seasons.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a little hoo-hoo. Ninny loves her hoo-hoos.
Yeah, I love hoo-hoos. And we'll link these all in the description box below. They can go directly onto glass, onto bare glass.
And we even did some on trays. You did a tray workshop.
Yeah, we've done this workshop a couple of times, and we'll do it again in the future. So this is an old cabinet door.
Door. Look at that.
I got from the Restore, and some handles, and painted with Country Chic all-in-one decor paint, which we also carry here at Ninnys. And that one is called Gilded Floral, and because they're opaque, I've layered them. So this one is actually a lot of different pieces of flowers or individual flowers, and I've layered them to create my bouquet and really to get it to fit my space. So as you can see, they're incredibly versatile, and as you'll see in our demonstration, very, very easy to use. We always say that, even a child could use them. Well, I think that's all we have for you today. We're thinking about, in the next episode of Ninnys News, offering you a challenge. So what would a challenge be? We'll give you some prompts. Like we might say, use the color yellow, and use a horse, and use some stenciling. And then you would go off and create, whether it's decoupage or mixed media, whatever your preferred craft type is. And you can share your photos of the challenge on our Facebook group, Customers of Ninnys Napkins. There's a horse. share them on our Facebook group, Customers of Ninnys Napkins, or we'll give you some other options as well. Maybe you can, we'll have a special hashtag or something, and maybe we'll introduce some prizes. So let us know in the comments if that's something you would be interested in. It could be a lot of fun. And it'll be really cool to see what everybody comes up with when they all have the same prompts. I think it'll be really unique. And then we'll share some of those pictures here on the news as well.
So we've shared a lot. There's a lot to see. And there's the demo also to see. Thank you so much for watching. And we look forward for you tuning in with us again next week.
Yeah, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.